whether you love him or hate him, he probably is the best businessman we have in the United States, just for the fact that he comes from old money. He has an ungodly amount of connections in business, I imagine, throughout the world, throughout all his business dealings he's done his whole life, through his father and now him, and then his sons, right? So I believe they put him in office on purpose to be the CEO of the business of the United States, right? Because you gotta realize, dude, to be president of the United States, you don't need to be a smart person. I don't need to know how to build a rocket to be the president. I don't know how, like the president of the United States doesn't need to know how to solve mathematical equations or know quantum physics or all that kind of stuff. You just need to be a businessman, dude. You need connections. You know how to talk to people, how to work with people, how to build relationships, how to make a deal, all those things. That's what truly matters. You don't need to be a genius to be the president. You realize that, right? So for him to get in office really isn't that big a surprise. Anyone can run for it. I can run for president if I wanted to. So I believe he was a straw man put on there on purpose to solve the United States business financial crisis we were in, right? And that's what he's doing right now. I can see it with him and the Saudi prince. I realized what they were doing is that, like, the United States is, in financial trouble, right? But he has so many connections, whatever. He's like, all right, but this is why people realize that he ran on a campaign, America first, Americans first, whatever, to win the vote. But at the same time, he's walking a fine line because he knows that American citizens are degraded by the fact of that the future of it isn't looking the best because of kids these days and all the internet, and like I said, our own ignorance has kind of polluted the water a little bit. So for him to do that, he's making deals with other countries to invest in the United States their money. So they're gonna get a little piece of the U.S. because no one's gonna give us money without anything in return. Nothing's free in this world, right? The Saudi prince is giving us X amount of dollars. Obviously, he's getting something in return, whether it be bomber jets, airport, visas for his friends. So, like, you understand, if the Saudi prince is like, all right, I'll give you, $500 billion, right? But in return, I want